Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to the Wild Coast server. I'm Mr. McSquare, and on this episode, I'm going to show you how I put together an adventure for my other players on this realm to go on. And it all started with this pillager outpost. The pillager outpost has a single allay in a cage, and with that, I had inspiration. We need more allays. We want allays. So we're going to have to send them on a quest to get allays. So I put together some things, and we'll show you the pieces as we go along. First off, we got a book for the fairy which says, "Thank you for saving me, hero. My people and I were captured and our village destroyed by these pillagers. Please do whatever you can to help my fairy people that were taken away from here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of my hopes are with you to save my people." And I'm going to put this book in the cage with the LA. So we got the fairy book there, a name tag to call him Blueberry, and an item frame to put the book in. So when the other players come through, they're going to see that book lying on the ground with the LA in the cage, and they're going to go check it out. And when they go inside the tower, they'll find this book. It says, "Captain, your successful raid of the pitiful blue fairies and their transport to the blue fairy prison has gone very well indeed. Our evokers look forward to experimenting on these precious resources and have noted the value of your efforts to our leaders. Your efforts have been noticed by our leadership, and you will be promoted and rewarded, as is our custom, in short time. We understand you have one last fairy in custody to be sent back with all of his kin to the blue fairy prison. You are instructed to return with this final prize to the prison, where you will be reassigned for higher duties. Again, congratulations on your success, and we look forward to seeing you on your return. Signature, signature, Pillager Leadership." Okay, so where are we going to get more fairies? In a woodland mansion. So I bought a few woodland mansion maps from a cartographer, and I just renamed them Blue Fairy Prison. So we have all the pieces we need that once the players come here, rescue the fairy, or the little LA, read his book, which is a plea for help, and then inside the tower itself, we'll set up a chest that has the commander's orders and a few maps to the woodland mansion. That way, the players can find more LAs and hopefully rescue them and bring them back to our village. Okay, so we have to set this up pretty. You can't just throw it down. And when we think about storyline, this is just the premise to keep the plot moving. So the plot's going to be that they're going to have to come on out somewhere, and then I'm going to have some kind of plot device to move the story along, that they need to come to this outpost. So we'll set up this outpost because it's the key information to go from here to the woodland mansion. And yeah, this looks decorated enough to be unusual, but still in keeping with the theme of what's going on. We'll just throw in the book and a few maps, and we'll just light that up. So when they come into the tower, they'll say, "Whoa, what's that?" Then they'll check out the chest and they'll see the next clue to the next location. Okay, now we just have to put the book and the name tag in here. Simple enough. Item frame, name tag, and book. Okay, got to make sure this little guy doesn't get out. There he is. No, stay in there, please. Stay in there. Item frame, book, and we'll name tag him. Oh, he took the name tag, you little helpful bug. Give that back. Give it back. Come on. Give that back. Maybe if I put something in his hand first, and then I can name tag him. Get the fence ready to close him back in. He wants out. He doesn't like it in there. Here, hold it. Oh, man. Here, hold this wool. Now maybe we can name tag you. Success. Okay, you are now Blueberry the LA. Hey, come back here. I gotta get him back. I can't lose this guy. He's my key story element to keep this whole thing moving. Come on. Come on. Maybe if I just throw some wool out, he'll... Come on back. Okay. Green wool. Okay, thankfully I've got extra green wool on me. No, placing it's no good. I gotta throw it. Please work. Please work. Come on back, LA. Woohoo. Okay, okay. Follow the breadcrumbs. Go into the cage. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't, you little rascal. Don't. Okay. There's got to be a way to do this. No. Thanks for picking that up, dude. Okay. Make the hole bigger. Throw it in. Okay, he goes in no problem, but he doesn't stay in. He's gonna follow me. If I go in, he'll follow me as he delivers the item. He's taking it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go into the cage. And then bait him in. And then close the cage behind. But then how the heck am I gonna get out of the cage? Jeez. Okay, he's in. He's still in. Oh, don't leave. Come back here. Look, piece of wool. Piece of wool. Yeah. Okay, close this up. Alright, alright. He's in the cage. We'll take that piece of wool back because we don't want the heroes to find their little prisoner with stuff on him. Yeah, just a lonesome little blueberry with a plea for help. So cute. Okay, how am I gonna get out of here? Aha! What if we tunnel down the bottom? That'll probably work. I hope he doesn't follow me. Come on, stay flying in the air. You don't want this dark hole. Close it up. Okay, he's in the hole. Now I just gotta make sure I dig far enough to get out of the cage. Oof. You know, for such a simple task, it can be stressful. So now we got our way out. We'll fill this in behind us. Clickety click. The little guy better be in his cage. Okay, still flying around in there. Perfect. Perfect. And the grass will grow back and the snow will, in time, it'll cover it. Good stuff. Okay, Blueberry. You're important for this quest. Okay, and when they come across this tower, we're going to mark it a little differently so it can't be missed. We'll just put a big old pillager flag right in front. Big forehead, pillager eyebrow, whoop, crossbow shot in the face. I'm working here. More eyebrow. Get some eyes going. And this exact design for the pillager face is what's actually used in the Woodland Mansion. So it's totally the pillager insignia. Finish that up. And we want them to succeed. So we're going to keep it super obvious that they don't miss things. Like, hey, this tower's been altered. Clearly a pillager tower. That book, if you look at the LA, it's a big shining purple magic book sitting at the bottom. Can't miss this. And that little altered chest setup on the third floor of the tower. Yeah, that's super obvious. They got it. They can't miss this. I just have to make sure that they know to come to these coordinates. So to get them to the outpost, I'm going to need them to come to this town first. I think the concept will be I send them to this town. where there, oops, missed a block. I'm going to send them to this town where there will be a disaster. And that disaster is going to be just carnage and damage from a pillager raid. So we just made a straight road so they don't get lost, and repeated, okay, a little bit of it got destroyed. Repeated the pillager giant banner at the top. We'll fix that so it's just like the one on the outpost tower. I built the road straight from our starting village to this place, so they're not going to get lost. They're going to come, they're going to see this giant face, and then they're going to need a clue to get from the destroyed town to the outpost tower. How am I going to do that? Okay, we're gonna have to leave a message or a clue somewhere that they can't miss. And I think the best way to do that, as you can see, this was a village, and I just wrecked it. Added a bunch of netherrack, set the netherrack on fire so that these fires never go out. Oh, missed a block over here. I don't want floating netherrack. I'll just close that up a bit. Totally wrecked town. So, we have to get them from this initial area to the outpost. And I think the way I'm going to do that is with a survivor. We'll leave one survivor in the village. And just like the LA had a little book with a story, we'll give the survivor a story. He's going to have, we'll let him hide and overhear some plans. That'll do. So you can see the whole town is wrecked. But right next to the pillager head, the big flag at the front, that's where we'll put the survivor, right in this place here. Dug out a basement. It's just got a bed and a villager. Give him a book. Read out the text of the book, because the book, again, it's just going to be his testimony. Survivor Jim tells you that his village was raided by pillagers. They destroyed everything and took the blue fairies as captives. He hid in the basement until you found him just now. During the time while he was hiding, he heard the captain tell his soldiers to take the fairies to the frozen outpost at coordinates -560 1730. Good luck, heroes! Then Jim goes silent. Obviously, devastated by the attack that occurred. So sad. Sad face. Okay, that'll do. And of course, this book is testimony. Yeah, the testimony of, or by, well, Survivor Jim, of course. And then we sign and close it, and it cannot be altered. Okay. Close that up. Put a book in with them. Close it up. And they're not going to miss this. This is super obvious, super easy to find. And that is just my convoluted way to send these guys from our starting base to this destroyed village. I'll just send them on a simple errand. A simple errand, yes. And then suddenly disaster, which will lead them to the LA that's stuck at the outpost with a plea for help to go to the Woodland Mansion and rescue his friends. Yeah, that'll do. Now I just got to leave a giant calling card for the other players. So here I am, back at our village creation. And here we got Rob. I need you and Chuck to go to the LA Village Post Office at 01000 and pick up a lot of supplies for me. Feel free to take horses from the stables to speed things up. Go together and record your journey. McSquare. Okay, and then I'll just give the exact same message over at Chuck's place, but it'll say Chuck and Rob and Chuck, so that the two of them go together. I hope they have fun with this. This was super easy to put together, super simple, and I hope they have fun. So, that's it for today's episode, and I'll just leave you with a little dance montage. Like and subscribe. I love this game. I'm such a... Bye-bye.